Welcome, ancient dreamers, rebel teachers, and sacred masters. Join me as we explore the multidimensional nature of waking dreams, lucid dreams, astral travel, and other multidimensional explorations. My name is Jennifer Claroscura, and you are listening to the Dream Pioneers podcast. Episode 15, Expanding Your Multidimensional Awareness. We live in a fragmented reality, and therefore, when you venture into lucid dreams or astral projection, you start to recognize that certain aspects of people within those other realms, people that you know in this reality, when you see them in these other realms, they are not the same. They are very different. And it is almost as if they are a completely different person. Actually, they don't have any recollection of this reality or vice versa. And sometimes they are aware of it, but they are so different from their counterparts, their other personas, that there's no connection. So the connection was lost at some point. And I always wonder, well, what point did that happen? How did we become disconnected? How is it that we suddenly, without our manuals, no way to figure out how to work all the pieces together? So the biggest lesson for me in this topic is to treat every aspect of the person as an individual and not judge them for who they are here. In the world of multidimensional awareness, you are not just aware of the aspects of other people, but you are aware of your own aspects. See, when you're one consciousness, when you become aware of that one consciousness that travels through all these energy vehicles or all these aspects of yourself or soul fragments or different levels of consciousness or parallel selves, once you identify that one consciousness that can embody everything, that can embody all yourselves, because this is a journey into that authentic oneness, your one consciousness, the one that is all of them. That's who I strive to connect with at all times. That one consciousness that can embody all your aspects. The lucid dreamer, the brave traveler, the courageous explorer, the vulnerable lover, all those, even the fearful ones and the ones that don't love each other, the angry ones. All this healing can happen through that one consciousness, through the embodiment of the all within you. So this journey, once you start, is never ending. I started with lucid dreams. I started with astral projections, and that turned into lucid dreams, which turned into psychic awareness, which turned into a whole other bunch of experiences that have just rolled on and on and on until my dreams began to reflect my own awareness. I'm a big question mark. I have a big question mark. I always want to know more. I want to know because I know. I know this sounds very Strange, but something inside of me just knows how this all unfolds, how it's been unfolding in my lucid dreams and astral travels, all the amazing teachers that have taught me sacred lessons, and how the dream is one of my biggest teachers. You know, there are different types of teachers. Astral was always more intense, rough, tough, and lucid dream was always more heart-opening and magical. Although astral has its magic too, but it was more of soul lessons than about my humanity. They have very different lessons to teach me, and through them I have met a lot of different kinds of beings. When I say multidimensional, I'm not just talking about humans. I'm talking about beings like centaurs, like what people would call fairies or goblins, dragons, wizards, witches, and more. Very much like the Greek gods as well. You will encounter beings from other worlds, what people call UFOs and extraterrestrials. I have traveled through ancient Egypt, which are linked with my cosmic UFO experiences as well. So once you step into this journey, it doesn't end just at your lucid dreams and astral travel. The more you open your mind, the more you will see. The more you tap into your inner knowing, the more you will be revealed to you. And multidimensional begins to shape into a whole different experience, including the parallel realities. I was once, usually my dream journeys, which I call journeys because it's a little different than just dreams. It's using dreams as a vehicle to take me into a soul journey. So in this dream journey, my husband and I are on a train, and I immediately recognize the climate of the dream going into this journey, and I know that it's special, and I know where we're going. All of a sudden I could tap into that, and we're about to meet his parallel self in a world where I'm not married to him. But once he stepped into the train, we have to acknowledge one another as connected, as husband and wife, in an understanding. It doesn't have to be in any other way, in a respectful way. And it was interesting to have both of them on the train. One of them looking at me with curiosity and affection in the way that he knows that this is a good thing. And then I have my husband, who I know for so long, and he took us in a tour of his house and his work, and similar to what my husband does. Not exact, but very similar in the realm of music and technology. I since then learned that he actually found me in his reality. So our meeting affected him. I didn't know exactly if he did, but there was something in a communication with a spirit guide in a dream that told me that some of the few fragments of my husband had already found me in those worlds where he had not, when I knew about it. So immediately he came into mind, and I kind of got a soul confirmation that it was him. And it kind of made me happy because maybe we inspired him to find me somehow. Which makes me wonder about what that Jenny. Well, that was a strange hiccup. Anyway, it made me wonder about what that Jenny was like. What was her life like since I don't know. I had to also think about who am I? Who am I in those worlds? And as an individual, not as judging them from where I am, but rather they're like friends in other places, even though it's me, in a sense. But we've been separated by space, time, and dimensions, and have completely different experiences, some similar, some not. It is all very fascinating. So, understand that awareness of this multiverse comes in layers and time, understanding, and maturity. And be patient, because it all starts to build upon each other. It all starts to open as the gateways of remembrance start to unveil and grant you awareness. It starts to grant you your knowledge that's inside. If you want to learn more about that, I have a few podcasts before this one. I have one called The Gateways of Remembrance. I recommend that you hear that now. Actually, I will link that onto this YouTube video if you're listening to it on YouTube. I will link it on the other channels as well. So how do you begin to expand your multidimensional awareness? How do you begin to tap into that? I say start with the question and nothing more. Before you go to sleep, close your eyes and imagine your highest self or spirit guide sitting across from you, and allow your imagination to become a portal for the communication, and ask, how may I expand my multidimensional awareness? And then listen. What do you see? What do you hear? How do you feel? Because this journey is about you and your one consciousness, the authentic highest self that can embody all aspects of your being, the one that can integrate, the magical one, the powerful one that is you. with the inner knowledge that is trickling down from the unconscious, superconscious realms into your mind, into your unconscious, where it starts to be revealed on a daily basis. Every moment, something surfaces. Detach from who you think you are and expand beyond that. Allow yourself to view more, to feel more, to know more. Allow yourself to know. Allow yourself to open that door, open that window, and see. Thank you for tuning in. This has been episode 16, Expanding Your Multidimensional Awareness. My name is Jennifer, and you have been listening to the Dream Pioneers podcast. Until next time, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and like my Facebook page and follow my Twitter and Instagram. And it would be nice to hear from you and know what you think about this topic. So please don't be shy and comment. I would love to chat with you. Take care.